Wow, guys, it's great to see you again. I'm so glad you came back. We're gonna have another awesome toy opening today. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Wow, this is Star Wars General Grievous Lego set. Oh boy, that is such a cool one. And guys, if you wait till the end of this video, there's an awesome end card with a lot more fun videos, and we're gonna have today's secret word. Wow, let's go ahead and open this guy up. Wow, guys, these Star Wars 3D Lego figures totally are awesome. This is General Grievous. This is the biggest out of the 6 sets, and this one is 186 pieces, and these ones are really cool. Let's see. Oh, look, check that out. His arms will go together and separate. That is cool. The other ones are smaller, so the whole box opens, but this one you open from the bottom. And let's see what was in here. Okay, so you've got one big bag of like joint pieces and stuff. And then here would be the other bag of his head and body pieces. Then you've got this, which is his body piece there. You've got all the little joint pieces in there. And you got a cool set of instructions, which again is like a comic book. And here is all 6 sets. I'm going to have a review on all of these. So if you want to check out my playlist at the end of this video, the Star Wars Force Awakens, they will be in there. Okay, let's put this guy together. Okay, wow, guys, this General Grievous is awesome. Take a look at him. And he has almost as much flexibility as the first two. As you can see, he's standing there on one leg. I mean, there is nothing behind him. There is nothing holding this guy up. He's just standing there on one leg. And this is a huge figure. Here is my hand. He's more than twice as tall as my hand. So he's a big figure and balancing on one leg. This is truly a collector's item. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a closer look at him. Okay, first of all, we're going to go ahead and take a look at his head. So, this guy is a really intimidating looking guy. I mean, he is totally awesome. Okay, his head will go all the way up and down, and it will turn all the way around because it is on a ball joint. So that is awesome. And here is taking a look at the back of him. Here you can see his neck is the ball joint and his shoulders here. And then let's go ahead and take a look at his chest and arms. Well, since he is so big, I think I'm going to go ahead and take a look at his chest area first, and then we'll take a look at his arms. So here he's got his breastplate and everything, and here would be like skeletal ribs, and you can see the body form in the back there. And if I flip it, you could see, I mean, everything is attached to this skeletal form back there. So that is really cool. And I mean, this guy is just so awesome. Okay, now we'll take a look at his arms because they are really cool too. They do either join together or detach. So, first of all, let's take a look at the movement. Since you got the ball joint, I mean, you could move this arm 360 degrees and come in as some really cool moves. And his elbow is also on a ball joint 360 degrees, and his arm is on a ball joint 360 degrees. And the same for the second one. And another really cool feature is you could put these arms together, because if you move this up, you could clip his arms together like that and just move it sort of like this. So pull his arms together, and then like if he's having a battle or something, you could have them separate. So that's really cool too. And then here is a look at his arms on the other side. And the cool thing is this guy comes with lightsabers that are detachable. I mean, you could just pull them right out of his arms and put it into any of his other arms that you want.
And then the same thing with this one. His arms on this side could also go together. So that is a really cool feature on this guy. I mean, I like that. I mean, I like his arms separate more because it makes him look more intimidating. I mean, you could put him into poses like he attacks in the TV show, like Up. You know how he would have like the swirling helicopter type attack, and then one down to actually fight, and then the two top ones would be spinning. So I mean, right here he looks like a giant spider. Okay, let's take a look at his legs now, because his legs are really cool too. Okay, for his legs, I mean, you can see he's got really good movement for the size he is. Okay, there we just separated, but that's because you've got two joints here joined together on his leg. They're both on ball joints. So if you move it carefully, you could move his leg like all the way up. I mean, right there would be like a pose like where he kicks his opponent, which you see that a lot of times, in the show. He will like kick his opponent to knock him down. And then his knee joint here, it only moves to a certain extent because it hits this other piece. But if you take this piece off, I mean, he's got really good movement on his knee joint there. And then continuing down the rest of his legs, I mean, here is a look at his knee joints there. So without that piece in place, I mean, he could put his leg all the way back like there, almost like he's going to kick a football or something. And then his knee, his knee is actually independent here, so it won't move back and forth. And then here is the bottom of his leg, and here is his actual foot. His foot is actually on two ball joints too, so I mean, it does move in really cool positions. Let's take a look at that. So you could swing his foot back and forth like this. So it makes it look more like it's on hydraulic joints or something. And then taking a look at his actual feet here, he's got really cool claw feet, and each of the claws will go up and down. So, I mean, this guy is like super realistic looking, just like he is on the show. And here's a better look at both of his feet, like from a distance, so you can take a look at both of them. Like I said, I mean, they are super cool. And then let's take a look at this guy from the back, because even from the back, this guy looks cool. Just like a lot of the other ones, I mean, this guy does look more like a Terminator from the back with the skin melted off. So here you would have mostly skeletal bone structure. So that is really cool. So this has got to be the coolest Lego set I've ever seen. I mean, for like flexibility, collectability, and playability. I mean, this is definitely something you want to consider. If you're a Star Wars fan, it's definitely something you want to consider buying because it is totally awesome. Okay, and here is another look at the extreme flexibility of these guys. I mean, he is standing there on one foot. I mean, here you could see Obi-Wan, and Grievous is about twice his size, but he's standing there on one foot, so that is totally awesome. That is so cool how these guys could do that. Okay, here is all six of them. Like I said, they are some incredible sets, especially this General Grievous. I mean, this guy is huge. I mean, here is my hand. He's more than twice the size of my hand. I mean, that is awesome. And he is really intimidating looking. Okay, there is all of them, and like I said, I have a review on all of them. Make sure you check my playlist at the end of the video, the Star Wars Force Awakens playlist, and they will all be in there. So, there you have it. Like I said, awesome collectible figure. great flexibility. I mean, these, you could pose these guys in pretty much any different position you want, and they stand. I mean, that is so awesome. These guys are really good deal from Lego.
Wow, guys, that General Grievous Lego set was totally awesome! And guys, today's secret word is the color brown, spelled B-R-O-W-N. Go ahead and put that in the comment section down below the video. I know you enjoyed this video and that you're a member of my club. And if you wait till this video ends, there's an awesome end card with a lot more fun videos. With Jurassic World and Peppa Pig and Minions and Star Wars, and wow, we'll have so much fun together. Well, guys, I hope to see you soon.